Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Just wanted to take a minute and go over some stuff with y'all. Some of it's going to be about the building that we're doing, insulating and finishing out and everything, and just some other stuff in general. People have asked me, well, what does this building have anything to do as far as about survival and prepping or anything like that? Well, first of all, our channel is about homesteading and modern survival. So occasionally there are people that would come by your property and look at your property and say, you've done something to your property to improve it, so we're going to have to tax you a little bit more. Those are those people that make you sad, that the county sends by. So if someone was ever planning on doing something and using it as a guest house or something like that, you don't have to say it's a guest house. It can't just be a work shed. It can be a studio. It can be an office. Whatever. That's one of the things that we're also doing. This is actually where I'll be doing a lot of my work, since I work a lot from home now. But just bear that in mind. So certain times a little bit of misdirection to the people that try to make you sad is a good thing. And the second reason that we're doing this is if you can do this, this could be an off-grid build. Now, I'm not building it from scratch or anything like that, and we have money invested in it, but you could take this 10 by 16, put it out on an acre somewhere in the woods, do you a homemade septic system, which is, you can do it. Heck, you can do an outhouse and that would take care of it. Do this, insulate it, a couple of little solar panels up on top of it, and maybe a backup generator to do it. And of course, I'm glossing over because there's going to be some other expenses and everything. So you could probably get into a house, a tiny house this size, for $10,000, and that's everything's paid for. And that's me, buying a decent building. You pay it off or pay cash and do your payments or whatever, and then you set up your receptacles to run your electric. You insulate. You put your wall, choice of wall covering over it, put a little porch out. Again, you can do a septic thing or whatever on the side, a little bit of fence around it, and that's pretty good. I mean, you might even be able to find out here an acre of land for a few thousand, although it's getting hard to find it that cheap now. Well, you could take something like this, put it completely in off-grid situation, and live fairly normally, fairly well. Have your laptop, and you could do a small flat screen television, something that didn't draw a lot. Cook with propane, heat with propane in the winter, and you would do pretty dang good. As far as water, well, you could bring it in the first few months, or if you're lucky, maybe you already have a well on the property and you just run it, pipe it to it, and operate off of a 12-volt system or do inverters to pump it. And then you have dang near all the modern conveniences that you need as far as sanitation, lights, for just entertainment, daily living, security, stuff like that. That's one of the things that we're going to be doing on this. You could call this a tiny house. Yeah, you could. I've never seen the use of putting a tiny house on trailers. I really haven't. If you're going to do it, buy an RV. If you're going to do something like that. Or just pay the guy $100 and have him move this thing wherever I want to. And they strap it down, and I pay them $100. So that's one of the things that we're working on. This is going to be used, like I said, mainly as an office for me, for my work, and then we're going to do a lot of our food storage in here. It's why we're insulating it and spending a little bit extra as far as AC and stuff like that, just to make it decent and kind of control the temperatures. That is our plan anyway. You know how these things work out. But I hope that you guys will stick around and watch this. And again, you know, you could take this and put this in an off-grid application and you would do very well. So, having said all of that, thanks for the people who have been watching it. I really appreciate it. We'll get to some good spots on it. We'll go a lot more in depth when we do the rest of the insulation, what we're going to do for the roof. Once we get everything finished interior, we'll save a little bit of space and time, and then we will look at the solar application, because I am going to put 2 panels here, and then we'll set up inverter and battery supply. Probably on the side we'll do a little shed, something like that, something to keep a lawnmower under as well. Anyway guys, we're going to wrap everything up now. The sun's going down and I still have to do a few more chores. I think one of the cats had gotten into a fight with a raccoon, so I go tend to wounds now. Anyway guys, in just a second you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop up over here on this side of the screen. On the opposite side are going to be some videos if we are indeed your brand of wacky. I would always say, take care of you people, guys.